talking about this on the news.
This is the vibe.
It was snowing that day.
The migrants have come here from Venezuela. Chicago migrants return to Venezuela ahead of the winter. There's nothing for us here.
Yes, ma'am.
The Illinois city has seen more than 19,000 migrants since August 2022. Mm-hmm. Chicago migrants are beginning to move back to Venezuela as the city runs out of resources to house and support the illegal immigrants. The Chicago Tribune reported on the account of Michael Castajon, who migrated with his wife and stepdaughter from Venezuela to find a better life. However, after several months, the family suffered from homelessness, a lack of job opportunities, and no access to better education. By early November, they had requested tickets to their home country. The American dream doesn't exist anymore. Well, there's nothing here for us. So we paying for tickets for migrants to go back. Mm-hmm. Can we be a migrant and go to another country?
One of the ladies that was doing my hair, she was even saying that they're paying people to, you house them in your home if you wanted to. They'll pay you to do that. You get 1,000 some, with 3,000, 4,000. I don't know how much you'll get for each member that you let stay in your home. And she was thinking about, I don't know if she did it seriously, but she was thinking about taking a family or two in her home.
Somebody said, Chicago residents explode with anger over migrant sanctuary policies. They are not listening. How many more months of living in the streets will it take? No more. It's better that I leave. At least I have my mother back home. That's what he said. Oh, wow. Some migrants suggest that they have been misled, which is what you said, to believe that they could be granted asylum immediately and perhaps receive a work permit. Others acknowledge that the sheer number of illegal immigrants overwhelming the city has likely depleted that resource. We didn't know things would be this hard, he said. I thought the process would be much faster. City officials reported that Chicago had received more than 19,000 migrants since August 2022. In addition, over 68,000 Chicago citizens are experiencing homelessness. 68,000 Chicago people are homeless. As the migrant crisis grew worse, local leaders have begun debating Chicago's status as a sanctuary city for migrants.
It's first come, first serve. That's the problem. You got over 60,000 people coming over, or 40,000 already in the streets. It's first come, first serve.
It says, Chicago Alderman says, I think up to $40 million a month is spent. That's ridiculous.
That's a waste. We didn't have this plot planned out right.
So far, they put a lot of them at O'Hare Airport, police stations, and even youth sports fields. Many others have been forced into the streets despite freezing temperatures.
Remember the black politician guy that went down there and was doing interviewing all the people?
He went to Texas.
He went to Texas, and he said that Texas is receiving money from
federal money
for them that's coming in, but they're false hope and telling a lot of these families when they put them on the bus and send them up to the sanctuary cities that you have a better opportunity.
Thank you.
Go there. And then when, of course, they're coming at the worst time
in this
climate.
And they telling them in Venezuela to go to America because it's better opportunity. So now I guess is the word getting back that it's not?
Well, you know what? In actuality, it is. You come here, be very, very poor.
That's true. You can start on the street and be a millionaire.
And become a millionaire, just being from homeless to a millionaire. And we've seen some people do that. Even listening to stories like Steve Harvey sleeping in his car.
Right.
But when it's in that amount.
And you can't come to Chicago.
It's too many at one time. We're overwhelmed.
And you can't come to Chicago. Chicago is bitter cold. Oh. You don't even want to go to your car. And you got a house in Chicago.
That hawk was hitting them people on the streets.
We don't even want to clean our parking spaces out in you downtown if you live in the city.
Thank you.
You imagine sleeping out there?
They got a little whiff of that, and that ain't even cold.
That wasn't even.
We have not even hit cold here.
I've had my sweater on. I ain't even pulled my coat out. And they already saying they got to get out of here.
Thank you. Yeah.
I literally have a sweater on. I haven't even pulled my winter coat out.
I guess if you got 80-degree weather, sunny, hot, Venezuelan, Mexico, Guatemala, all the Spanish countries down there in the Central and South America. It's hot.
And it's not their fault. I was listening to some mega person, Trumpster, blaming, saying it's their fault that they're here. Why would that be their fault? If they in Venezuela and somebody's telling them you don't have to starve here, go to America, it's so much better. Why is it their fault to want to come to a better place?
Thank you.
Number two, he was saying it was their fault coming to Chicago. Why did they come to Chicago? They didn't come to Chicago, you big dummy. They were put on buses and brought to Chicago from your Republican governor. Yeah. Both Republican, DeSantis and Abbott.
And he sent some of them on a plane to Martha's Vineyard.
And to New York. So quit saying they came here to Chicago. They didn't. They were lied to and put on buses and brought here.
And then number three, some of them, if you think about like Haiti, if they took over the country and killed the president and get ready to kill the wife and the family and take people hostages when they're missionaries and, you want us to just stay there and hang on out.
And quit saying that the people, because Comover said in his last speech, just recent speech, Mr. Hitler Jr., he said,
Hitler Jr.
He is, because he uses the same terminology.
Oh, that's
He
scary.
said, remember the blood? They messing up the blood, messing up our blood.
Yeah.
Remember he said that before? He uses the same terminology. Vermin, all of terminology that Hitler used, he uses.
Yeah.
He said, they're the same thing. They're the ones that's from prisons. They're the ones, which they are releasing a lot of people from prison and they're coming over here. But quit saying that all of them are prisoners and no good dirty scum.
Right. They do a blanket statement for everybody. They said there's a criminal from Brazil that is mingling in.
How about the fact you're a criminal, Comover?
Oh, he sure is.
How about that?
Yeah. So all these charges against you, you're not in good shoes either.
You sound like those guys that's in prison. And when the new prisoner comes in and says, what are you here for? Oh, well, I did this.
It's
what? You in there too, you big dummy.
White collar crime.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
No, not according to that lady.
What?
Who he got civil suit. Who said he assaulted her.
Well, he don't feel that that's a crime. That's
not
what
a crime.
Men do.
Oh, okay. They take advantage of women.
Yeah.
Okay.
Touch them wherever you want to.
Women that you say you wouldn't have nothing to do with.
They had it coming. They wanted it.
Ugly women, according to him. And then they show a picture of her when she was younger. She looks just like his wife.
Yeah.
And the big dummy who don't even know whether he's running against Obama or not.
I know.
Said, that's my wife. No, that's not your wife, dummy. That's the one you assaulted.
Oh, okay. I didn't assault her. We just had a good time together, and she was open to it.
And then his reason for not insulting her is the same reason why all of them say it, like Bill Cosby. Why would I do it when I'm famous and I'm rich and I'm good looking?
They wanted me.
So why wouldn't any rich man not do it? It's not about the sex; it's about the power.
Their whole culture, their whole mindset on that. So, but he's white collar crime.
Yeah. He don't think he running against Biden. He's running against Obama. He keeps saying it over and over again.
Obama's stuck in his head.
He is stuck in his. He cannot stand that man.
I told Mama, I said, if there's any breakdown that he has, please make it. It has to happen quickly, Lord. Because if people are slowly seeing his mind going, and he's just saying stupid stuff, and pretty soon he's gonna be talking like, right,
and he has no.
People probably go.
He has no plan for the migrant. His plan is to build a wall. We've been hearing about this wall for
they're building it. They said they have to build it because the money was allocated.
A wall has nothing to do with anything.
That makes him feel good.
He talk about how he's gonna get revenge.
Oh yeah, he's getting revenge on everybody.
His hit song,
he James Brown number 2.
James Brown, the big payback.
The big payback.
That's what it is. For the big payback.
And James beat his wife up and down the street.
Yes, he did.
So he'll say, I remember James Brown. That's a good man. That's a good man. He stayed in Trump Tower one time.
Yes,
he probably got a James Brown story.
I'm sure he does.
And I heard him slamming his wife's head up against the wall, but I told my people to ignore it.
Yeah, she probably deserved it though.
That's James Brown. That's the big payback.
She made him mad. It's true.
Stupid. Anyway.
Hit it, Fred. Hit it.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh,
the big payback. I
That's
can do
what
dealing.
it is.
I can do dealing. I can do. Yes, you can.
Yes, you will. The immigrants is heading back to Venezuela. No, they not. I want to send them back, but they going on their own. No, they won't.
The big.
I got the big payback. Soon as I get in on day one, him and DeSantis. Everything is day one.
Yes.
Day one. That's a busy day. It's only 24 hours in one day. They doing everything day one.
Day one, I'm gonna make this happen. Day one, I'm gonna sign this. Day
I'm
one.
putting all those. I'm putting papers. What's his name on training day? He's Denzel Washington.
I got
training
papers
day.
on all of y'all.
I'm putting books on everybody.
Or
whatever you say.
Yeah, that's funny.
Pelican Bay ain't got nothing on me. Day one, I'm coming in. Smith, all of them. I'm getting revenge. I want revenge. Yes, he did. The big payback. His son's in the background. Yes, he will. That's what I want.
For the big payback.
The big payback.
Mama doing it.
Dun,
Hit
dun,
it, hit it, Fred, hit it. Dun, dun.
Hey.
Woo.
The big payback.
I tell you.
I want revenge. Dun, dun, dun. I want revenge. It's families. I want revenge. They walking back to Venezuela. I want revenge. Big payback. That's what it is. Chicago. Throw snowballs at them as they leave. The big payback. But we don't have to throw snowballs at them and leaving. It don't matter.
For the big payback.
They shouldn't have came here in the first place. The big payback.
Oh God.
And then his mega people in the background, all Christians.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
You say his sons.
His sons. Yes, it will. Playing the saxophone.
Oh God.
Eric playing the saxophone upside down because he's a nut dummy.
Oh my God.
Eric, turn the saxophone the right way if you're gonna play it.
Funny.
All right.
Okay.
So revenge. So the people going back to Venezuela.
Yeah.
Apparently.
It's so cold here.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And some of them will still be here because they don't. It's worse. They probably I'll stay here and die.
I don't
Versus
care. I'll
go
deal
back.
with this cold weather rather than go back to the
Thank
crazy in my country.
All right. So speaking of crazy. Ooh.
Okay. Mushmouth.
Mushmouth.
Okay, that's his name, y'all.
Hooba hooba fat album. Hey, fat
I
Al.
told my sister. I said he showed his